What's going on, Mutai? Oh, that's a bit bad, isn't it, Mutai? Are you going to come on and show how it's done? Because I wouldn't have a clue. I try not to be that dark in my thoughts. How's it going, brother? Long time? Thought I'd have a go again, as no one else was on. Not sure who's getting the notifications, but trying. Hopefully everyone's alright. I'm just going to send a link to a couple of people via email. So I'm not sure. whether they can see that or not. One or two new people as well. A couple of nice ladies. Oh, here we go. Drama from another channel. I don't think Plastic Paddy would listen to anybody saying that if somebody did. But who knows? That's got to be in jest. I don't think someone would want to really shoot you over some daft Muay Thai. But then again, who knows? Lockdowns are creating a lot of, people with absent-mindedness that they wouldn't normally have. I must admit, my son, I was surprised when he said how much weight he'd put on. He was fighting at 65 kilo around 2018, late 2019, before these lockdowns and everything. And he used to have to do a couple of weeks' work before the competitions to make 65 kilo. But now he's 74 kilo and he's piling it on. That's in good weight through weight training and all the rest of it, powerlifting, that type of thing. But I'm sure he's got at least 4 or 5 kilo of shit weight because he's put on 9 kilos. So that's, a couple of stone at least, isn't it? Yeah, 9 kilos. So the difference being is when he was fighting at sort of 65 kilo, he, after a year of fighting, or over a year fighting at that weight, he was controlling that weight division, because the best, who was actually a Russian, who was born in England, with I don't know, very very powerful, rich parents or whatever. He's in, like, from London. He had a huge following, this Russian, and he beat my son in 2017. My son was second in the country, silver medalist, and then my son got him in 2018. But it wasn't a convincing win, if you ask me. My son only just got him. Absolutely outstanding wrestler, and obviously some of them practice jiu-jitsu as well. My son got the jiu-jitsu European second that year. But basically, this Russian, is absolutely outstanding. And in a 65 kilo weight division, age is the age is a variable. I mean, it's mostly done on the weight. So I think that they have like an age sort of bracket, but really they can be younger or older. Anyway, for my son to get back to 65 kilo, no, I think that's probably long gone. He'd probably drain himself. So he's going to have to fight in that higher band. It's actually 4 stone, 9 kilos, 4.09 stone. Freaking hell. Hey Vix, how's it going? That's nice to see. Everybody in the chat, this is Vix, good friend of mine, I've known for a long time. And she's got a channel. She does occasional lives and talks about different things, life, mental health, coping with lockdowns, all different stuff. It's a nice, friendly channel. Occasional constructive argument as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd have a go. Vic, this is my second live, and just got a few people here that I know from other channels. There's Sean and Mutai, and I'm sure a couple of others will come on, but the link isn't really out there to too many people. Go and ask me the question, Mutai. You'll find, Vix, a lot of these people on here are usually from Ireland, from other channels that I go on. A good bunch. In fairness, you'll have the occasional fallout. I know just lately on a few channels that I was being told about that there's a few fallouts between people, but really those people don't generally go on the channels that I go on anyway. One or two of them maybe, but they're not regulars on those channels. Is that a question for me? Do you reckon Brian Cox has a big shong? I've no idea. Who is Brian Cox? Here we go.
Good morning, how are you?
Hi, Vic. You okay?
Everybody in chat.
You? Yeah, I'm good.
That's cool.
Is it coming across all right? Because I'm on my old tablet.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. And if people can hear me.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. No, I don't remember. I've got a couple of devices, and this is the one that.
Marie Ty's asking who I am. I'm Vix, and I run another channel which Cooltools is part of. It's one of my mods on my channel, so
Yeah,
I'm a chilled out person, so you don't have to worry about me. I don't like to cause drama or anything like that, so I thought I'd jump on and give Cooltools some support here.
I'm alright, like it's only early days. I'm not planning on making a huge channel. It's really just to create somewhere when the usual sort of people aren't on. Create somewhere for
That's fair enough.
Just to do a live, really. That's all I've done this for, because it's just a place for people to come. And there's a few regular channels that people go on, and they're not doing the live whatever. That's just a backup thing, really.
Well, you do what you feel comfortable with doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I just fancy having a chat. I've been out tonight. Yeah, I've been out. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, my mate come and got me, and it's out of the blue. I got a phone call saying get yourself ready, and 15 minutes later he was here, and it was like they wouldn't have let him in because they locked the place. Yeah.
Is that directed at me or is that directed at Cooltools?
He's on about the picture, I think. What? Yeah. So on about my picture. Oh well. So
But there's nothing wrong with having veterans on your picture.
yeah, better times. Yeah, I've got a few pictures I could use actually, but
Oh, I'm sure you have.
yeah, there's
A few of them will probably get you banned off YouTube, mind you, but
yeah, I have had a few pictures taken in the past. Few won't go on because of the pixels. Too many pixels around the mid area. That's what it says.
okay.
The midsection had too many pixels. No, there weren't enough pixels on my pictures. A lot of them. Done with probably a old camera, or it wouldn't take them right. Yeah.
Is that
So,
what excuse you're using, is it?
oh,
Oh, bless you.
how do you make them odd then, Vix? Come on, tell me.
Right. You normally need, I'm not sure you do it on an iPad or something like that, but if you've got a laptop, you would go into YouTube and
Well,
you would click on somebody's name and
I'm
it will come up with a list of like instructions like block or whatever, and it will come up with add moderator, and that's how you do it. You click on that.
oh, so I'm on the StreamYard thing at the moment.
You need to go into you can't do it via StreamYard. You have to go into YouTube and do it.
So would I click the YouTube icon at the top of the right hand page with a green
Oh,
tick?
I've never done this on a tablet.
Wouldn't it be the
I
same thing?
probably I'm not sure. I mean, maybe the guys in the chat might know because I've never used a tablet with StreamYard, so I couldn't.
All these lot last night, I asked and they didn't know what it is. I've got to pay a debt. I did my first live last night, and a guy who he only comes on when it's quiet on other channels. Well, I convinced him to come on. I said I'd make him a mod, and then he's been on a while, and he said, you know, to square things up with him, yeah.
Yeah,
You know, he's joking. You know what I mean? To square
of
things up
course.
with it, I couldn't make him a mod. Couldn't keep my end of the deal. I didn't. I was trying to do it the whole stream. Anyway,
So
so
you'd be able to do it if you've kept up like previous live streams. You can go back into those streams and do it exactly the same way that I've just told you.
okay.
And as long as you're in YouTube, you can make moderators from your past streams and do it like that. Exactly the same way as I've just told you.
Yeah, that might be easier because I've got another tab open with an old live stream already. Put the link up.
That is the only way to do it is through YouTube. Loads of people were asking me, and I was like, when they're using phones and stuff like that, and you can't do it using a phone. It has to be like a laptop or something like that, I think. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's a pain in the backside.
Is it analytics? Is that what it's called? You've got two things. Like it says edit video and analytics, yeah?
No. Like trying to think
Oh,
how
I've
you
got
do it.
I've got it.
Okay. You just click on the three dots on the side of somebody's name in like the side chat, and it will come up with a list.
Yeah, I've done it.
See? There you go.
Yeah.
It's not hard, but it has to
No,
be done in YouTube only, and it's a pain unless you know that.
right, so I want to see you.
Oh, you want me? I've typed something already, so you're all right.
Yeah, see you on YouTube because that was quite easy.
It is easy when you know how, but it's
Yeah, well, last night I was not getting because when I was clicking next to the name on StreamYard, it was on the StreamYard watching it on StreamYard. It was all it was bringing up was block and
yeah, it has to be done in YouTube.
yeah, it was saying block and hide. So they weren't the ones. You want to do the opposite and give the person a bit.
Exactly, it's not easy.
Yeah. So
It has to be done in YouTube, remember, not
yeah,
StreamYards.
yeah. So view on YouTube. I'll get this done. Use it. Give you my second moderator, Helen.
Okay.
But I don't plan on
Your channel rules, by the way, because obviously moderators would need to know what your channel rules are.
You know what it is? It's pretty basic. What I'm about. It's
Oh,
don't
yeah.
don't be sort of insulting people's
No, just common sense.
sexuality, where they're from, and just keep it chilled and civil. That's it. Because at the end of the day, people are going to fall out, aren't
No, of course.
they?
So your
You
rules
can't.
are sort of like similar to mine.
Yeah, you can't avoid the fact that people are going to disagree and fall out of it, somewhere along the line. So for me, it's about how they handle that fallout. If they want to, go somewhere else and argue, really ring each other, whatever. But if it gets too nasty, the simple thing is they're just going to get bumped off, timed out, whatever. But I honestly think that the group that the group that I sort of have, they generally won't be overly nasty
Well, you
people.
hope not.
Can you clear me this clear? Yeah,
Sorry?
you can still hear me clearly. Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you clearly, yeah.
that's good because
So my cat's laying on my headphone cable, so it's making it a bit difficult. But you know what my cats and animals are like during live streams and that? They don't respect it. Little buggers.
she's got she's got hell of a dog and hell of a cat. How many cats you got? Is it two?
Two, yeah, they're a pain in the backside, but it's all
Right,
cool, eh?
right, yeah. So have a look.
You sound quite tired today, Cooltools. You've been doing a
I
lot
am.
today.
Oh God, listen out. It's been more than I was knackered early in the day, and it's like
Okay.
I told you, I haven't been happy with certain things that have gone on, but I ain't gonna go into it. It's not the same.
No, it's not.
Like the way some of these people have, like you're meant to be able to get yourself up in the morning at your pace. This thing of when you stay in one of these places where, you know, they
It's
sort of
impossible.
like put you up and raise you whatever time, like you're in hospital, you're getting your bloody blood pressure done at 6 a.m. and then they're feeding you breakfast at half 6. I tell you what, that in itself and then they want you up at that time, it makes the day so difficult and hard. You know, like it makes the whole day just drag, and it can be so depressing. If you've got to do a long time in a rehabilitation home or hospital like that, it absolutely ruins ruins you mentally and
It will do.
yeah. So anyway, today what happens is there's a certain shift on, and they know what I have for breakfast. Yeah. So what they do is because they want their job to be done, um, like you say in my room or whatever. That's all it's about. They want to do their stuff so they can go and sit in the staff room smoking. Yeah. So
That's not
anyway,
good.
the dude turned up. He put my egg sandwich and toast on the side with a cup of tea. Did all their job, created loads of noise, woke me up, and fucked off. Yeah. I didn't eat the egg sandwich because I was still asleep. I took my meds to go to sleep. Very late. I went to bed really late last night, and I got up again. Yeah, because I couldn't sleep. So I wanted to lie in till at least 11 o'clock. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, because I had nothing on today, but all my stuff started in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. Yeah,
No.
so you have like a program of what your appointments are, who's coming. Yeah, whether that be physio, district nurses, all that type of thing. Yeah, and you've got to keep to your program, which is fair enough.
And you need your energy for these people too, don't you? So I
Yeah,
get it.
definitely. So so I basically wanted to sort of lie in today because I didn't have nothing on until 2 o'clock, and then yeah, they're trying to do that at 8:45, and it pissed me off. And then when I didn't eat
Quarter
the
to 8. Sod that. I would
when
have
I did,
told him to F off if that was me, but I'm a lot more blunt than you.
yeah, they make it about them, not you. So
Yes.
so then it goes to you know me not eating the egg sandwich or drinking a cup of tea. They got arsy when they come in.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
I said I'm trying to sleep. You leave me alone. And then they're doing that, and it it's not good. You can't do things the way you want it, and that pissed me off really. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So
I mean, I remember a few times when I was in hospital and because of the noise of the place, I'd be like up all night in pain or whatever. And then they'd be like coming in at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to do obs and medications and all that stuff. And and then they want you up and dressing in a chair and whatever. But because that is more painful for me, I just say no. You just leave me alone until I'm ready because I wasn't getting any sleep at all, and I was getting very irritable, and I wouldn't didn't want to eat anyway because when you're in pain you don't want to eat, do you? And then
not really,
eventually
not,
they just would leave me alone because they knew
yeah,
what my sleep patterns were like, and then they adapted it like that. So maybe you should have a word with them
yeah. Did you
because you'll
subscribe?
get better quicker like that, won't you?
Yeah. Did you subscribe it?
I did, yeah.
I can't see you here. 'Cause I'm trying to make you a mod. It's not letting me do it. How it did
Oh,
with
I subbed. You've got 25 now. I subscribed.
yeah. It's not letting me make you a mod like it did the other lad. Uh, I'm trying to do it live, make you a mod, and it's not letting me do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
see you then.
I'll type in hi again and see if it will. If my HQ will bloody work. But my cats keep on jumping on my laptop. making my teeth stick a bit. My cats weigh a ton. Little buggers. They're not that little anymore, bless them, but...
How old are they? I never really planned ever to have a channel. You know what I mean? It's just something I never planned to do. But because other people, they were sort of, there was periods where they didn't want any, didn't have anywhere to go. I just thought I'd give it a go. I mean, I'm not good at making content or anything. Here we go. Go on, Nibs, how you doing?
Did it work?
Right.
YouTube can be temperamental anyway, so don't worry too much.
Yeah, but it's not giving me... here we go. I got you.
So, I subbed as soon as I came in the room. I mean, I'm not going to not do that, am I? Come off it.
No, it's sorted
and
now.
I pressed the thumbs up button too.
Yeah. I just asking because I didn't have an idea what, but there you go. Put a comment in.
Who's the bird? Charming.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I've been friend of Cooltools for a while, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of these channels that these lads are going on. There aren't many females, and normally,
okay.
if I had to be, there is a few, but normally it attracts the crazy type. I mentioned to you about when I got attacked, yeah, and she wouldn't straight in the brain. I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, it was all. I mean, just to consider attacking.
But at least you called me a bird and not a bint, I suppose.
No, she's a right bird, lad. Some proper character. Knows how to help some of us in crisis.
Oh, I should do by now, shouldn't I? I do run a mental health channel, so it's like, you have to, don't you, darling, to be fair?
A lot of people are waking up to all that. Whether, men don't ever talk about it really, but waking up to that sort of stuff, because I don't care who you are, everybody's got to check their mental health, even if they haven't got conditioning or disorder or anything. You'd be surprised, everybody gets low and high times. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Oh, of course.
Low and high times. It doesn't matter what you've been told you got or what you think you might have. Or
how big is the chuck? Bloody hell! You cheeky gits! I'll leave that one to the imagination. There you go. I'm not turning this into a perverted channel. Cooltools will kill me.
I think Mootai's looking at getting timed out here. Now, I'll tell you what, Mootai, she's alright.
Oh, I wouldn't time him out for a comment like that. Behave, no.
I'm joking, you know that.
No, I know that.
If we was to time anyone out on other channels, and I tell you what, one night, this is funny, this is on SASC Dogs, Steve who was going to go around.
Yeah, Steve Beatty's channel, yeah.
Going around the world. That's a funny channel to go on, guys. It's actually called Steve and Was now. And they're loony. They've just been on Sean Atwood. And my sides were hurting when I was watching that last night. They've just been on Sean Atwood's
That's what you need though, something funny to like watch and listen to in it because of your situation. So that's
Yeah,
good.
it's nice to have a laugh and yeah,
Remember to press the thumbs up, guys, as well, because I'm the only one that's done it so far.
Rich, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I suppose if it does me any favours with YouTube, but I won't be, like these other channels that are asking for money and all this stuff. I've
No,
already been accused of being a scrounger when somebody else offered to set me up a charity sort of event and offered to send me money and I never asked for that and it was like
no. You
um,
have to be careful when that sort of thing's concerned.
this is what the person they had to be in the bonnet about that and I'd actually commented on the video and it was an absolute joke after these people had offered me this stuff to do a charity event and I commented on the video because that same person had mentioned something and I commented saying who's the charity case here? You know what I mean? And it is
Exactly.
absolutely jokey fashion because all I was going to do was when this competition, I wasn't interested in people sending me go because they offered to do it direct and they were offering amounts and all that to send me direct without a competition. And I said no, because I wasn't comfortable with that. I don't need anything. And, um, I, I didn't really want to go down that line.
You've got plenty of time though, haven't you, to change your mind later on? You don't have to do it right now, do you?
People had offered me to do me pages,
They've offered
where
you to do, yeah. I bet.
you know, it, and I said no because yeah, you know what I mean. And I said yeah, and basically interested in doing the competition event simply because it would have been a fun thing to do. You know what I mean? That's all. It would be a fun thing to do, and so that was my thing around that. And anything I was going to get, I was going to create a belt, plastic paddy, Cooltools belt, for a regular competition every however often, even once a year or whatever, and basically to have for somebody to win. That's what I was going to do with anything I received, because it would have been about the right amount to get something like that done. So it would have been the
Yeah,
belt,
sure.
you know, that they could have won. And yeah, so I never was going to benefit personally anyway. But yeah, someone had got the bee in the bonnet and start going on about a load of falsehoods, and it did piss me off. I ain't gonna lie, because
Well, of course it would. I mean, it's not about them at the end of the day. It's about you. And
yeah,
if
and
they
they
can't understand that, then fuck them, Excuse my language, guys, but
yeah, but like because certain people want attention, it's like they're skipping off on camera, and the lads like it. That's fair enough. They like it. She was skipping off on camera, and in her knickers and bra, and doing a few sort of movements, and the lads like it, which is understandable. Fair enough. But to attack somebody who's just gone through what I've gone through and be
you
so
don't.
nasty, real nasty. You know what I mean? Even if the person was scamming people, right, because they'd had something happen in their life like this, and that person was scamming people and all the rest of it, well, fair enough. They deserve something said, but also they don't deserve what what was going on. Yeah. I tell you what, as well, one of my friends has gone online. He's called Carpackie. Yeah.
I don't think I know that person.
He's just gone online. There's a link to Steam was. But yeah, he's gone online. Why didn't you put your link up?
No, I've got to find my bloody link. I was expecting this. Bloody hell. Hang on. Let's see.
We might go over to his channel, I think. Might be a better thing because he's got more people that in the community.
How many subscribers has he got?
Oh, I don't know about so he's only got about 50 odd subs, but he reaches out to the people that really I want to know.
Unless you want to do it on my channel, I've got 640 subs on mine.
At some point, but he's got a load of people on his that know about.
It's going to be mad when I eventually get to 1,000.
I'm not in any sort of connection anyway. Yeah.
So
yeah, well, I have a way where I essentially do that. But the thing is a lot of them would be foreigners, yeah?
That's all right. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but if they were English speaking, a certain proportion of them would be. But yeah, that's the problem. Not a lot of them would.
It's about who they are as people, not what language they speak. That's the way I see it, anyway.
They can't speak English. And that does become a problem, doesn't it?
It could be.
It's like there's what it's like I don't know. So it's like
I will click on that link that you just put in there then. And
that's Steam was. That is the link to this channel.
oh right, I get you. I will definitely what's that? So, when later on, I'm going to watch it now, obviously.
You full goblin. Cooltools, you have a bird on the fucking live. Well, give me over to that live. Yeah. Who's on your live, Cooltools? You fucking big damn joke.
So is that coming from my laptop? I hope not.
On your live.
This is I'm gonna put a link on this.
Yeah.
On your live, Cooltools. We'll get over there and fucking upend her.
Okay.
So want to kill? I know. Sean, money buzzing.
Right.
Hey, who's on Cooltools' live?
I don't know whether they're surprised that you've got a girl on.
No, we don't. Come with that fucking name. Where's Cooltools? Cooltools, what's your channel's name? Cooltools.
Right. You got the link there?
No, it's coming up. What's the name of your channel? Out to it. What's your channel, Cooltools? I can't find it. Neither can I. Marshall.
You just type in Cooltools, whoever that is. I found it.
Send us the link to Cooltools channel and I fucking upend that young one. He has no channel. No, I think they're legs you want to. I'm going to hell. Here, Nibs, fuck off, you fucking big curry man. We'll knock the fucking farts out your fucking arse.
Oh, I love that Irish accent. It's funny.
No,
Fucking legend.
I'm going to end my stream then.
Alright.
We go over there, yeah?
Hang on, just click on the link. I will see you over there, Cooltools.